Once upon a time, in a small village near the banks of the river Niger, there lived a man named Bassi. Bassi's head was so full of quarrel that people used to say it was just like an egg full of meat, no empty space anywhere, only hot temper packed tight inside. If a leaf fell too loudly, Bassi would argue with the tree. If the sun shone too brightly, he would complain that it was staring at him. One afternoon, his dog Bingo was lying peacefully in the yard, enjoying a nap. The passerby walked along the dusty road and happened to cough, just an ordinary cough, the kind that comes without permission. Bingo woke up and barked once. That was enough. Bassi stormed out of his house as if thunder had struck. "Why are you coughing in front of my compound?" he shouted. The passerby blinked in surprise. "Sir, it was only a cough." "Only a cough?" Bassi roared. "You have disturbed my dog's sleep. Do you know how long it took him to fall asleep?" The poor man apologized and hurried away, shaking his head. On another day, Bassi saw a young man walking proudly down the street wearing a new robe, but on his feet were old shoes, tightened neatly and polished as best as they could be. Bassi called him back. "Why are you tightening up old shoes under a new robe?" he demanded. "Are you trying to confuse the village? If you wear a new robe, you must wear new shoes. There must be balance in life." The young man tried to explain that he could not yet afford new shoes. But Bassi would not listen. He argued until the young man left in frustration, robe flowing and shoes still faithfully old. Yet Bassi was not finished troubling the world. One evening in early December, he saw another neighbor stepping out in fine new clothes. "Stop right there," Bassi shouted. The man turned. "Good evening, Bassi." "Why are you wearing your new clothes before Christmas?" Bassi demanded. "Do you not know that new clothes are for Christmas Day? What will you wear on the proper day now? You're spoiling the calendar." The neighbor laughed at first, thinking it was a joke, but Bassi was serious as a judge in court. They argued so loudly that children gathered to watch, as if it were evening entertainment. As time passed, the villagers began to avoid Bassi. When they saw him coming, they crossed the road. When they needed to cough, they held it in. When they bought new clothes, they wore them indoors first to escape his anger. One day, an old wise woman in the village decided to teach him a lesson. She approached Bassi's yard and began praising him loudly. "Bassi is the most peaceful man in this village," she declared. Bassi rushed out immediately. "Who told you that? I'm not peaceful. Who is spreading such lies?" The old woman smiled gently. "You see, even peace makes you angry." For the first time in his life, Bassi